Hello and welcome back to Teacher.Tycoon. In today's video, I will be saying and discussing my thoughts over the planner that I've been currently using. That is the Factor Notes planner of the 2022 series. So this is the planner, what all I did with this planner, what were the best things, what spreads I used, which spreads I didn't use at all those things will be discussed in this video. So stay tuned, as this will be a reflecting kind of a video because this was my first planner that I have used, like a first purchase planner. Up till now for 2 years I was just making planner like DIY planners. I was like making my planners, but now this was the first planner that I used. And what were the good things, what were the okay things, which were the spreads I didn't use. So if you're interested in such kind of content, keep watching till the end. So let's begin the video without any waste of time. Let's get started. So let's first start with the physical condition of the planner. So if you see the physical condition, the color and all is very intact. Yeah, but it has gone tone from here. You can see. And here as well. So the physical condition is a little bad. But since I used it not in a very safe way, I had a very rough use with my planner. I used to take planner everywhere where I used to go. And that might be the reason why the planner has got so torn up. But that's completely fine. It's still intact. Next, speaking about the pages, the quality of the pages, never ever did it bleeded. So that was a very good thing. Only while I did my vision board, I actually used the glue, liquid glue, which after certain time got leaked, got bleeded. But that's completely fine. And this time I will come up with some other solution. So let's begin page to page and see what all I did and which all spreads I used and stuff like that. So the page is over here. So the name, I never got a time to stick a picture, which was very sad. Goals. As I earlier mentioned, the liquid glue wasn't a good option for sticking the pictures. These are all my pictures. Even the quotes, I didn't get time, days to remember. Whenever I used to do my monthly planning, I used to just see the days and I used to mark my birthday people. Highlights, always for blessings. I always use this page for as a blessings that I have, and this was a reminder what I will be doing, so it was very good. A letter to my future self. I didn't really get into this. I don't know why. I just wrote a few things that I should remember for myself, that were be happy, pay off gratitude, help others, love yourself. I could have done much better, maybe next time, maybe in the coming year. These were some of the journaling pages which I did it slowly, gradually. My ideal week in 2022. I didn't at all use this page. I don't know how to use it first of all. In the next year's planner, I will see what to do with this page. Yearly calendar, yes, it was very useful. Every time when I used to plan, like I had to plan my quarters, that for that reason it was very useful. This page was as empty as you can see. Then comes the monthly spreads. All the monthly spreads were used very well. I had ample of space to write stuff here, and also space to write here. Always whatever I had to remember in the certain month, I used to always write it down. So I really enjoyed doing all these things. I could share some of this. So I even used crayons. I used crayons. I used gel pens. I used colored pens. Everything I used. Never ever the page leaked. You could just see it over here. And after the monthly spreads comes the budget planning. For budget planning, I was so bad that I just didn't write anything. I just followed budgeting like for 2 months, and after that I didn't do it. You could just see how bad it was for me. which maybe next year I won't do. I want to be more into conscious of where my money goes. So maybe next year, the coming year, I will detailedly write what all wherever I spend my money. So that's one of my goals for next year. Moving further is this monthly meal plan. This monthly meal plan was very difficult for me because I eat every day some or the other thing. It's not like for the 4 Mondays of the week I'm going to eat 2 or 3. Whatever is my family's mood, whatever is the flow, I will be liking that. So this space was not enough for me. So instead of this, I have DIY'd this page for me, this spread for me. This kind of a lines, and I sticked it over here. I used to write all the highlights of that certain day in this. So it was like a journaling for me. The next comes the shopping list. For me, the shopping list was one of the most important and very useful. Every month I have used it. Next comes this mood tracker. Every month I was trying to complete it. I found it a little bit difficult because it was not always possible that I had colors. For that also I can come with a solution by keeping a small set of colors with me every day. So wherever I got time, I used to do it. But this was a very good activity that I did. Next comes the monthly spread, where for every month I wrote affirmations, I set my goals, but I never followed the things what were mentioned over here, things to focus and distractions to avoid. I majorly divided my goals into 4 main parts. That were the career goals, the creativity goals, learning goals, and healthcare goals. These were the 4 major goals that I was focusing for every month. So I did not use the spreads. I had created my own spreads. For an example, I could just show you career goals, creative goals, healthcare goals, and learning goals. So this was the spreads, the way I used it. One of the important thing was the monthly tracker, where in the whole diary, in the whole planner, I have my periods tracked. When I have cleaned my fridge, deep cleaning jo bolte hai, that whenever I made ghee, that is clarified butter, whenever I applied mehndi, that's self-care, hair mask, or whenever I did my facials, all this thing for the whole year I have marked, and I can use this as a reflection to reflect how much did I take care of me and how much did I take care of my little bit of my houses, a little bit of my fridge. So that was the main reason for this, and I have a whole record of this. Now moving on to the weekly spreads, sometimes I have used it like insanely, writing, putting a tick, stuff like that. And sometimes I have not used the pages. So it's okay. Sometimes you can use, sometimes you don't need to plan. Sometimes you plan something and something else happens. So it's completely fine. But I was really happy with the space and all. So I was really happy with the space that I got to do my weekly spreads. Even for weekly plannings, it was very good that I had place to mark my reminders, something that I wanted to track for that certain week, what was my top priorities, my sleep log. I had a dedicated section in my planner for school work, my YouTube work, and also dedicated space to reflect the whole week. So in all, this was a very good usage. I used it a lot. On moving to the last part of the planner was some of the lovely spreads. So one of the spreads was reading. So whichever books that I read, which first I had planned to read these many books, and I have completed all. Only Power of the Subconscious Mind. It's a little bit difficult to absorb everything. So yeah, so I've not read that book. It means I've started, but I've not yet completed it. Rest I've completed all the books. So yeah, this spread I used it very nicely. Next comes my movie watch list. I had dedicated this space actually for the movies that I see in theatre. But as I stay in a small town, all the movies that I love are not being screened in a theatre. So whichever whichever I liked and whichever I got a chance to see was only Raksha Bandhan, which was of Akshay Kumar. So only that movie is only that is the movie that I saw. So rest it's an empty. Maybe next year I'm not going to use this page as this way and make a very good use of this for the next time. Series watch list. So yeah, certain series that I watch. So all that. Places that I plan to travel, but which places I went, and still there are many on the list which I have not yet tried. So maybe next year I can just pick this up and put it into my next plan. Some of the really good hotels that I tried this year. So it's a very good memory. Okay, now my possession map, I didn't use the spread at all. My identity card, I didn't use it at all. Health index, I didn't use it. So it's just empty like that. Wish list for 2022. This is also something that I didn't use. Then next comes the annual vacation. Yes, I used it. I had been to Mumbai in the month of May, and I had been there for some of my workshop and as well as some shopping stuff. So where I have to go, what I have to do, everything was being mentioned over here. And then most probably we are going to go for another annual vacation this year. So for that I have mentioned everything over here. This is very useful. It's very good to track your money also. Packing list, vacation packing list, very good. You just write it, and whenever you're going, just open it, tick tick tick. It's such an easy, such a decluttering kind of activity of your mind. And then we had some empty spreads which I used it for planning of the next year. I always had, throughout this year, I had a fear that I will run out of stickers, and in that case I didn't use many of the stickers that I should have used. So you can see these are the stickers which I didn't use the whole year. They are just like that. And only one fear that I will run out of stickers and I didn't use any stickers. So maybe next year in my plannings I will definitely use a lot of stickers. So as overall, if I say my thoughts, yes, I loved making this planner. I loved using this planner. Many of the spreads I have used, many I've kept it incomplete. A lot of learning, a lot of memories I have with this planner. And before you set up your new planner, reflect your current planner, which will be useful and very mindful activity. If you have liked the video, don't forget to press the like button. And very soon I will be coming up with the setup video of 2023 of the planner. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you think this video will be useful to your family and friends, do share it with them. Till then we meet again. Take care, all my lovely people. Bye.